Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. I'm Ryan and today we have a thing. It's a big thing. Okay, so the last video, the one where we worked on the tractor, I had alluded to, well, I didn't allude to it, I flat out said it. I ordered parts. I know, I told you could tie knots and all that good stuff. You can, and maybe you need to. But in my mind, that wasn't practical. So I ordered these parts and we're going to put them out today. So let's have a look, see what I got. Here we go. I've taken the liberty of laying everything, laying everything out. As you can see, it's raining again. And as you can also see, I still hadn't messed with this stuff. Anywho, here's what we got. So the first thing that I picked up, that is connector hook. So that links into that, okay? And it makes a little gate. Got 2 of those. I got 10 of these things. These, they're just little conductors. So you clip them from one wire to the next wire and they transfer power. Makes it super easy to conduct. That's a good thing. Then I got 10 of these things. Now these things are cool. I tie a knot on the back of it. I loop this around and just hook it to a T-post. Run a connector to the wire under, to the hot wire, or to the power wire that we put around the pasture a couple videos ago. There you go. And remember, the goal here is I needed to make this more efficient. Something I could actually do. I'm only doing it once a week, but I still need to make it at least somewhat efficient because, let's be honest, who wants to stand out here in the rain? Besides right now with you guys. I also picked up 5 of these little power poles. Now all these are, they're just little spiked poles that you step into the ground, and then you can hook your wire to them. You can turn corners with them. They need to be super tight, it just needs to turn a corner. Nice and easy. Now, I also picked up some short T-posts, and I picked up some more wire. What we're gonna do is we're gonna sink a T-post right out there, okay? And then gate. We're gonna then run said hot wire all the way across the pasture to the next T-post, where I'm gonna put another gate. Now I've got this broken up into 2 pastures. Then we take a power pole, sink it next to this one, and run another. You know what? Why don't I just show you? It'll be a lot easier. You two settle down. The kids are going to get a drink of water. Let's get to it. I forgot to mention, I got a couple of other things. This is a $4 cord reel. It's going to help out. You'll see why here in a second. One of the things you got to do when you're moving stuff is you need to be able to take the wire up pretty quick. So what I'm doing, I'm taking this roll and I'm winding it onto this reel. This should allow me to put one of those insulator hooks on the back end of it, hook it to the barbed wire fence, and run it to exactly where I want it to go, and then just easily clip it in. I got a hot wire and it rolls up really, really fast. It does not take me long. And we've moved to pasture. I'm gonna finish rolling this up and then we're gonna get out there and drive T-posts, because in the rain, it's what you do. You drive T-posts. Woo! So first thing you do, come out here to your T-post. You click this little piece of hardware on. What'll happen is, I'm gonna have to flip that over. I put that on upside down. Anyway, clip this on, hook this to it, do a little loop right there. Now we're going to take this all the way across the pasture, all the way over there, and we're going to hook it to another T-post. You'll see. Now for a little demonstration here. So here's the handle connected to the T-post. This is connected to the power wire. This is run all the way across the pasture. Now I'm going to go back and I'm going to put in some little fiber rods just for support and whatnot. And then we start running the move wire. I made that up. That's it. I don't know if that's what it's called, but cross fence. Figure it out when we get there. So we've got the wire stretched all the way across the pasture. I've got gates on either end. It's going to be hooked. Both of the gates are going to be hooked to the power wire. Now this, so one of the things that I need to be able to do is open this so the cows can get down there to their water. So this right here, right next to the fence, is going to be kind of an alleyway. But I needed a way to open the gate, keep the fence hot, and keep the fence tight. So we have another T-post clip, and the gate just slides right in, completely insulated. It's not rocket surgery. You don't have to be a genius, but it helps. Anyway, now I need to figure out a way to attach this wire to this post. New fence is up right here. You can see the old fence. I say old fence. It's laying down. And here are some very well-trained cattle. They are good to go. We're going to push them into the next paddock. Okay, so, god dang, evidently, joints hurt. Evidently, there's something that is still hot. What the hell? Okay, I didn't do a ton of filming there because a lot of things had happened kind of at once. And I didn't know what I was doing, so I was kind of making it up as I went. Let me show you what I did. It's nice and simple. It's very similar to what I did. So instead of having two wires, I got a day one. So one wire, pulled them out of the curly cube, wanted them a little lower, may push them a little lower still. I think these guys might be able to get underneath, but as you saw, they wouldn't even cross a downed wire. I've got great cows. Now, when we start bringing more heads in, is that going to happen? Could. So, same situation we had. Water. Connects to fence. Right? All the way around. Upgraded this to one of those plastic corner posts, and it's not even really a corner post, it's just a little sturdier than one of those fiber rods. So we're back to that, curves around, and we have our little cow path here. Now next go round, I'm probably gonna change sides. Let me explain what I mean by that. What I mean by that is, if you'll notice, I've got this one main fence right down here. Okay, right now their alleyway to get water right here. When I move them to that far back pasture, I'll open that gate all the way down there on the far side of my pasture, and I'll run wire there to there. Okay, so then that removes pressure off of this side, because they are still moving through here, stomping, chewing, pooping, peeing, all that fun cow stuff. So what I've done now is I've got, and this isn't connected because we have to take this down so I can push that into the next paddock and start moving all of their little accoutrement into their next paddock. Runs all the way around. Evidently I'm having a hard time talking. And goes all the way with yet another connector, just like the one that was back over here on that far fence. Then I have it alligator clipped to the power wire Well, actually, no, this one's not alligator clipped to the power out wire yet. It will be. Now, nobody's chest. Now, you'll notice I went from a 2-wire system to a 1-wire system. I don't know how that's going to go. Nobody's tested it yet, but I've caught them looking at it. In fact, they're looking at it right now. You ever heard that expression? Cows looking at a new gate? They're looking at a new gate. Now, all of this is wildly hot. I don't know if I left it in this video or not, but I latched hold of a wire that just crossed over. Was not this wire, just crossed over it. And shocked the piss out of myself. It hurt. So, we talked about, you see here, now, we talked about this reel, but then you kind of wonder, and this was the part that I was having a hard time with, looking at a lot of these guys that rotate this stuff frequently. I saw all sorts of information on it, but no one ever told me, well, so are you unreeling them all the way? What do you do with the reel when you make your connection? Well, here's what I did. This is a little $8 non-conductive reel. Solid plastic, no metal. Wires on it. Not going to touch that wire because that is hot. It is very hot. Very hot. But connected it right there. I don't have to worry about anything grounding out. And when the time comes, all I have to do is turn the power off, unhook this, and we're good to go. And then just reel up the wire. Pretty cool. Looks like they're getting a new bale this week. Last thing. I'm gonna connect this back wire. I know we had talked, and I didn't think I really needed it. Sorry about the camera work. But, man, these guys have made beds on top of that hay. I don't really want them coming back to it. So, clip, clip, hook. Then we turn it on, and they are electrified. Okay, fence is hot. I'm gonna try not to touch it. One thing you might be wondering, why I'm spreading their mineral blocks, their feed trough, and their bale ring apart. Why I want them spread apart. Those are congregation points for the cattle, which means that's congregation points for the poo-poo. I want them to kind of spread the love, all that goodness. I want them to spread it out over the pasture. Makes it a little bit easier for me to run my little makeshift rake that I will demonstrate in another video. To run that around the pasture and get everything spread out nice and neat. This being version 2, I like it a lot better. You see, they've got nice wide paths to their water right over there. They are restricted from where they just came from. This is very, very quick and easy to move about. So I've got, you saw the little plastic handles that hook on the barbed wire fence. Man, that's great. The $8 extension cord reel, a great investment. Probably going to invest in another one. It's $8 and boy, it makes my life easy. And then these little posts here. they're not great. They're okay. They'll do the job. But I think, because I'm probably going to just maintain this rotation, at least with this number of cattle, I may pick up a couple of more T-posts. That way everything is quick, hook, and I don't have leaning posts. Doesn't really matter. But I want it to look, you know, as good as electric fence can look. I think that's all I got today. Drop me a comment. If you like what I'm doing, let me know. If you want to see something different, if you have some good tips, man, I'm glad to hear them. Drop them in the comments. If you want to get notifications that I've got another video out, hit that bell. And that's what I'm doing today. Y'all take it easy now.